Hello everyone, and I'm going to be doing that several times during this video. Anyway, today I am going to do another thoughts, ideas, and features video for Unturned. 2 coughs in less than 20 seconds. New record, I think. Anyway, these 4 ideas, also this is going to start a new series. Let me say that. It's going to be Unturned Steam. I have classified each Unturned. This is how I rank Unturned. The one way back at Dead Zone, called that Unturned Prototype. Unturned Classic, which was just before Unturned 1. That is what I call Unturned. Unturned 2 was the previous version. And now Unturned Steam. So that's how I classify my Unturned. I will put a link in, not a link, I'm an idiot. I will put it in the description how I rank it. It'll go from the earliest to at the very bottom to the most recent at the top. Anyway, I thought this is a really simple idea. 15 bullets per box. This way, it's just simple. You get 15 bullets per box. You put a magazine in the crafting grid with a box of ammo, and it'll put 15 bullets in that magazine. If it can't hold 15, it'll just max it out. So like an empty Savage magazine plus 1 civilian bullets will make a Savage magazine with 15 rounds in it. So essentially it's just a plus 15. In terms of balance, NATO tracers should only give 10 to tracer magazines. Next idea would be quivers. These are really, again, simple idea. You wear them on your waist on the opposite side of your dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, it'll be on your left. Left-handed, it'll be on your right. It's a really simple item, and it will hold 25 arrows. These don't show up as an inventory slot, and it should show up in an accessories slot. This will be a 4th slot that will be special. It'll be like this, quivers. And it will give you extra abilities. So for this, it'll give you arrow storage. You'll have a stack of arrows you can put into it. You cannot put another item in it. While it will show up as an inventory slot in an accessories tab, it does not mean you can put anything in it. You can only put arrows in it. It'll hold a stack of arrows, and then if you pick up any extra arrows, it'll go into your backpack. You'd have to manually put those arrows back into the quiver after you fired them all. Also, the quiver should allow for faster reloads on bow weapons. So any weapon that needs a arrow should have a faster reload time, as long as there's an arrow in your quiver, because I think taking an arrow out of a quiver would be faster than taking it out of your backpack. Next idea is skill perks. This is already in the game, but more of them. Endurance. Once you max out endurance, you jumping and power attacks take no stamina. That's already in the game, so once you max it out, you get that. Like for immunity, you should get extra benefits from medical items. Just as a thought. Like rags will heal you 10% instead of 5, bandages 15% instead of 5, and just a slight bonus. It doesn't even have to be that large. Next idea, the next part, like warrior, once you max out, you get plus 20 pounds you can carry. This should go to whatever the equivalent for kilograms is. Maybe it doesn't have to be that much. Maybe it could just be 10, just a thought. What else? Well, I can't really think of anything else. Oh, outdoors. You should be able to get 25% extra drops from trees and boulders if you have max level outdoors. Next would be... Oh, I didn't draw a picture of this because I didn't have no idea how to draw it. Coupled magazines. Now, there should be two kinds. There should be duct tape or taped mags, and then coupled mags. Taped mags are essentially two magazines taped together. It would, in the crafting grid, it would be two magazines as supply, a duct tape as tool, and it will tape the magazines together. This cannot work on pistols. It can't work on shotgun shells. It can't work on rifles. It can work on assault rifles, like the Maple Strike, the Swiss Gewehr, which I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing, the Zubeknikov, the Maple Strike, and the VSS. Even though it's a sniper rifle, the magazine it has, the way it's positioned, it can definitely have a taped mag. Just a quick tip. The Zubeknikov, no, not the Zubeknikov, but I think everybody knows that by now. The VSS, or the Matomores, it uses civilian bullets instead of military. So if you have a few of those, you might want to start collecting civilian bullets if you use them regularly. Also, the coupled mags, you would have to find a coupling kit. It's a military spawn item, and it has an uncommon chance of spawning at a police station or police spawns. You put two magazines in a crafting grid, and the coupling kit as a tool, and it will put those two magazines together. What's the difference between this and tape mags? It gives you an even faster reload speed, and this can go up to 3. You can have up to 3 magazines coupled together. So that's essentially that's 90 bullets. I could be carrying a Maple Strike with a set of 3 coupled mags, and I could just quickly reload. It's in DayZ standalone, yes, but I thought, why not have it here? It would it'd be nice to see more extended magazines in the game besides only the Zubeknikov and the Maple Strike. The Swiss Gewehr also. Those are the only 3 that have extended mags right now. So why can't we make make even more extended mags? This should work with the Matomores and what's the other weapon I'm thinking of? I can't think of it right now. Oh yeah, NATO. It's not a weapon. It's the NATO tracer. This shouldn't work with drum mags though. That would be overpowered. Another short idea, which I think I've already suggested, would be different melee ranges. Your fists would have the lowest, and it would just build up depending on weapon length. So something like the katana will have a longer reach than a pocket knife, and the kitchen knife would have a longer reach than a pocket knife. But of course, every melee weapon in the game would be better than your fists. They would have more range. And again, as I've said before, fists are way overpowered. I played on a server, I had a desert helmet and desert body armor on, and I fought 2 guys that only had fists for weapons. I had full health, and by the time they hit me about 3 times, I was down to 15% health. That's pretty much more. It seems like the fists do more damage than a Colt handgun, because the Colt is extremely weak. The Uzi is pretty much as weak as the Colt as well. But that's just my thoughts. And I hope you guys might like a few of them. So yeah, thanks for watching. I also have a group for Unturned. I might be recruiting at some point for a team to play Unturned with. So expect a video with details later on.